The silence in Onicha today is louder than any political speech we have heard in the last 4 years. If you are standing at iweka right now or looking down from the pedestrian bridge at the Onitsha Main Market, you will see a sight that defies every government order, every threat, and every security assurance. The headline says, Nnamdi Kanu wins again. And honestly, looking at the empty streets of the commercial nerve center of West Africa this Monday, February 2nd, 2026, it is hard to argue with that fact. Governor Soludo played a high-stakes game of poker with the streets, and today, the streets folded their arms and refused to play. We are bringing you this live situation report from Anambra State, where the battle for supremacy between the state government and the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has reached a breaking point. Today was supposed to be the day of liberation for the markets. Remember, just last week, Governor Soludo shut down the Onitsha Main Market for 1 week as punishment for traders observing the sit at home. He reopened it today, Monday, February 2nd, with a clear command: open your shops or lose them forever. He deployed the police, the army, and the vigilantes. He promised maximum security. He even threatened civil servants with the no work, no pay policy. But what is the reality on the ground? Reports reaching us from our correspondents in Onicha, Nnewi, and Ekulobia confirm a total lockdown. The Onitsha Main Market gates are open, yes, but the shops inside are locked. The stores at Emeka Ofo Plaza are shut. The busy Ose Okodu Market is a ghost town. It is a stunning display of civil disobedience. The traders have effectively told the government, you can force the gates open, but you cannot force us to sell. This victory for Nnamdi Kanu, as the streets are calling it, comes after IPOB spokesperson Emma Powerful declared today a Biafra-wide solidarity strike. It wasn't just about safety today, it was a protest. The people are angry. They feel that Governor Soludo's decision to lock the market last week was economic warfare. Instead of breaking their spirit, it seems to have hardened their resolve. When you threaten a man's livelihood because he is afraid for his safety, you don't get loyalty, you get resistance. And that is what we are seeing today. We are hearing that Governor Soludo is furious, and you can understand why. This is a direct blow to his authority. He staked his reputation on ending this Monday sit-at-home scourge. He went to the market himself, spoke to the leaders, and laid down the law. For the market to remain this empty despite his direct executive order is a message that the governor is losing the heart and minds of the traders. Sources inside the government house in Akwa describe the mood as tense and disappointed. They are calling it sabotage. They are blaming non-state actors for spreading fear on social media. But is it just fear? That is the big question. I want you to look at the images circulating online. No burning tires, no gunshots, just silence. An organized, voluntary withdrawal of services. If it was just fear, you might see a few brave souls trying to open up. But a total shutdown like this suggests solidarity. It suggests that the people listened to the solidarity strike call more than they listened to the governor's threats of shop revocation. The police have issued statements urging people to come out. The commissioner of police has his men patrolling the empty roads. But who will they protect if no one is outside? The irony is tragic. The security agencies are fully mobilized to protect a market that has no traders. This standoff has huge implications for the economy of the Southeast. We are talking about billions of naira lost today alone. But for the average trader in Onicha, the cost of disobeying the streets seems higher than the cost of disobeying the governor. Nnamdi Kanu, even from his detention in Sokoto, as per recent 2026 report of his transfer or status, still commands a level of influence that baffles political analysts. Now, I want you to ask you a very difficult question, and I want you to be honest in the comments. Who do you think really owns the streets of the Southeast today? Is it the governor with the constitution, or is it Nnamdi Kanu with the influence? And do you think Soludo should carry out his threat to revoke the shops of those who didn't open today? Let me know your thoughts below. If you are enjoying this unfiltered update on the reality in Nigeria, please do me a favor and smash that like button. It helps us bypass the algorithm and tell the true story. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. You don't want to miss what happens tomorrow when the markets, hopefully, reopen. Welcome back. Let's look at what happens next. Governor Soludo is now in a tight corner. If he carries out his threat to revoke thousands of shop allocations, he risks setting the entire state on fire, metaphorically and perhaps literally. You cannot evict 10,000 traders without consequences. But if he does nothing, he looks weak. He looks like a governor whose orders can be ignored without penalty. We also have to consider the Abuja factor. IPOB has accused Soludo of working with Abuja collaborators to undermine the Igbo economy. By defying him today, the traders are also sending a message to the federal government. It's a messy, dangerous game of chess, and the pawns are the ordinary people who just want to feed their families. The other southeast states, Abia, Engu, Imo, and Ebonyi, are also reporting partial to full compliance with this specific February 2nd order, showing that the solidarity message resonated beyond just Anambra. It seems the governors of the region have a lot of work to do to regain the trust of the masses. As the sun sets on a silent Onicha, one thing is clear. The sit at home is no longer just a security issue, it is a political weapon. And today, that weapon was used to devastating effect. We will keep monitoring the situation. Will the traders return tomorrow? Will Soludo issue a new order tonight? Keep it locked here.